What's going on? My friends, my foes, and
who knows?
And who knows? This is the 502 coming at you, and we got stuff to talk about. Jared, what do you have for us?
We've got music today.
Yes.
A great topic. We are all very fond of music in this house, and we also have a very wide variety, I would say.
Very widespread variety.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, today we're going to talk about favorite album of all time.
Okay.
And then first we'll probably start off with artists. Yeah, we'll probably start off with artists, do honorable mention, and then we'll do top 5.
Working our way up. Okay.
Yep.
Sure.
And then to end, we'll do our favorite album, an album that touched you.
Yes.
Okay.
I love it. Okay.
So, start off with honorable mention.
Sure, lead it off, Jared. Lead it
All
off.
right. I'll give mine. I have 4 of them.
I do as well.
There was just 9 artists I couldn't live without. And to lead it off, I had the one and only Biebs.
Okay.
Justin Bieber.
Wow.
Love that guy.
Yeah.
Okay. I did not know you were a Bieb guy.
Oh, definitely back in middle and high school.
I knew this guy was.
You knew I was bumping to Baby. Know every word to
Absolutely.
Eenie,
Mistletoe around Christmas time.
I'll give you that. Mistletoe.
It's great.
Pretty good. I liked, what was the Fa La La with Boyz II Men? You know that one? The one we did with Boyz II Men?
He did one with Boyz
II Men. Yeah, you should look at that.
Oh.
I like that one better. But yeah, Biebs, okay.
Yep. I got Post Malone.
Okay.
Could be in a lot of people's top 5s, but he is just a musical genius.
Yeah, he's great.
I mean, the range that he could do, like he did a cover during like some like Corona fundraising for I don't really know, but he sang "I'm Gonna Miss Her" by Brad Paisley, a country song.
Recently, he's come out with a lot more
and I was
stuff.
like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
Like usually covers
talented.
aren't as good as originals, but that was unbelievable. And then I've got good old Juice WRLD.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Rest in peace.
Yes, rest in peace. Lucid Dreams and Wishing Well.
Yeah.
Great tunes. And then Frank Ocean.
Wow.
I love Frank Ocean. He had a mixtape called Nostalgia Ultra. Nostalgia Ultra. Kind of a tongue twister
I'll
there.
know Bronco.
Yeah.
Unique.
But
New York.
that was the best mixtape I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Juice WRLD, wow.
That was a wide variety. Like
are all girls the same, Jared?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it seems like it.
Until you find the one.
Oh, goodness gracious, folks. God damn. Okay. Should I go? I'll go.
Yeah, go ahead.
Mention then. Okay, I have 3. It'll be interesting if people know. You'll know.
People will probably not know a lot of yours, I'm guessing.
For the most part, there'll be people that will, but a lot of them don't. Kool and the Gang.
Great.
You're a Kool and the Gang guy.
Massive.
Very nice.
Bobby Caldwell. If you know, he was more of an 80s guy, I would say, but he did a lot of smooth R&B stuff. And then I've got Tom Misch. I think a lot of my...
Niche.
I think a lot of... there'll be some people I know, some buddies I got that might know Tom Misch that are more in tune with a lot of groovier, a lot of instrumentation.
The other
stuff
people
on Spotify.
that were born in the wrong era.
Born in the wrong era, for
people
sure.
will get that.
Yeah. Well, Tom Misch is a modern guy right now. He's a young guy. He's probably in his mid to late 20s.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't heard of him.
Yep. So he's a big guitar guy. Yeah, you should look into him. I think you'd like him. I just had 3.
I got 4 as well. I'll just kind of go quick through mine. I had Post Malone, honorable mention as well. Dua Lipa is an honorable mention for me.
Fuck yeah.
Justin Timberlake.
Very nice.
I wish he would just come out with new stuff. That's probably the only reason he's not in my top 5. And then Bruno Mars.
Great.
My honorable.
Very nice.
I think we can say for all of us, like, we could have a lot of people like in our top 5.
With how much I listen to music, I probably got at least 2,000 songs on my phone.
Right.
I don't really. If I like the song, I like the song.
Well, didn't we all
I'll look into the artist more if I haven't heard of them or her.
When we had the conversation, I don't know when we did, or I said music as if I had to pick one thing I couldn't live without.
100%.
Mine was music.
Yeah.
100%.
I picked music over sports.
I probably would too.
Yeah.
Gee whiz, if you put it down to music and golf. I'd be sweating, man. But it's like, what is golf without having a speaker?
Yeah.
Golfing.
All right.
Yeah.
Moving to number 5.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
I'll give my number 5. I've got Ian Dior.
Wow, I don't know who that is.
He's kind of
know.
like a new rapper. He's
That's why
probably
I
been
don't know.
around 2 years now, I would say. But like he was with 24K Golden with the song Mood.
Oh,
That's probably
okay.
the only time you've ever heard of him.
Yeah.
But
Because
yeah,
I'm not a big rap guy.
I don't know.
That wouldn't be on my radar.
Okay. 5 for me. Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Great.
Earth, Wind, and Fire for me, folks. They've just got way too many songs.
They
They've
do.
got. If you really, I suggest people look into artists they like and to really explore everything they got, because I didn't really explore Earth, Wind, and Fire till a couple years ago, and they have an insane
A gross amount of hits.
amount.
It's
of
the band.
great songs.
It's a band. People are like, oh, I don't really know, and it's like,
Yeah.
what about this song? Oh yeah, I know. Oh yeah, I know. Oh yeah, I know. And it's just hit after hit after hit after hit.
Explore
Yeah.
deeper than September.
Yeah.
Great song, but explore more than that. Yeah,
Yeah, it was funny. Actually, I have a comment about Earth, Wind, and Fire.
let's hear it.
We were playing up in Minot, and it was in between games.
This spring?
Yep. And
Yeah.
I was sitting by Skip or whatever while he was writing the lineup, and then there was an Earth, Wind, and Fire song going, and he goes, "Chet, who is it?
Yeah.
Who is it?" And I'm like, Earth, Wind, and Fire. He
Yes.
goes, "No way."
Yeah.
He was like in awe. I was like,
Yeah.
dude,
Yeah.
like
He's
it's
a big
so-
fan of that
Yeah,
era music. Yeah. Big time.
great music.
My number 5 was Justin Bieber.
Yes, sir.
Was my number 5. Yeah, and
Can't live
he's-
without Biebs.
His deal is just he's had a steady stream of music that he just keeps like every like 4 years. It seems like he puts an
For
album out,
hit
and he
album.
just keeps and it's always like something new, and he keeps evolving. Like this last one was my favorite album easily. But yeah,
Talented.
Biebs is my 5.
Very,
He's
very.
very talented. And you want to talk about a guy like, he's had his issues and had stuff.
He had his dips.
But
Yep.
to be as popular as he was and how young he was, to be where he's at now is pretty impressive.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think
Absolutely.
it's pretty impressive.
Yeah. Totally.
I'll keep it going. I'll
Yeah.
just go back
Do a
around.
little
So
snippet.
my number 4 is my baby girl, Riri. Love Rihanna.
I would have thought she would have been higher for you.
No, my top 3 is pretty set in stone.
Is it? Okay.
It's been set in stone for a while.
Okay.
But yeah, Riri's always been my 4.
Okay. 4 for me. I got the Isley Brothers at 4.
How you're keeping it in the
Yeah, I'm
funk?
keeping it groovy. I'm keeping
Yeah.
it in the 70s, everybody.
Isley Brothers
Take
are
me
great,
back.
though.
Yeah.
We should
Yeah.
put up a poll after this podcast saying, "Do you guys know
No,
any
yeah.
of Andy's artists? Yes or
Honestly.
no?"
Honestly.
80% no.
What's the deal? They don't know the name, but
Yeah.
you play a song and they're
Yeah.
okay,
Well,
yeah,
For sure.
Yeah. Even
Isley
maybe.
Brothers, they were.
Yeah,
Maybe,
I mean,
yeah.
even maybe then.
Yeah. Yep. Great. Like Earth, Wind, and Fire. Great harmonies.
Isley Brothers
Great.
were awesome.
Yeah. Their songs have a lot of good melodies, and again, just a huge amount of great songs they produced.
Voyage to Atlantis and Choosy Lover are very underrated, and
yeah.
songs people don't know.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not the ones they go to right away. I feel like.
I'm glad that I got you on the.
oh
Isley
yeah,
Brother gang.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew him before too,
Right.
but not to your
I accelerated it a little
not
bit.
to your extent.
Yeah. What do you got, Jared?
Number 4, I got Drake.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was the guy
Pay the
I was gonna
respects.
guess was on your top 5.
Like-
Like
the
I'm not
respects,
I'm not
yeah.
as big of a fan as Drake in recent years, but like back in like 2011 when Take Care came out,
Mhm.
and young me is in my hot tub like this,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I that's back in the day of still burning CDs. So I'd burn a CD,
Yeah.
put it in, and then it would play in the speakers while I'm in the hot tub, and I'm just like in my own world
yeah.
in
That-
Marvin's room.
That's the Drake I liked. too.
Oh yeah. Take Care, yeah,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
it was awesome.
Who do you got in 3, Jared?
Kanye,
Kanye. Good for
Yeah.
you.
Old,
Good
old
for you.
Kanye is.
Old Kanye.
unreal.
So,
So,
are you
Are you? Do you like new Kanye? Or is
Yeah,
or
I
is he-
liked some stuff off Donda.
Okay.
Do you like College Dropout? Late
Yeah.
registration.
All of them.
Mm-hmm.
all of 'em.
I'm actually a little surprised by that because that's right up my alley.
Yeah.
All the sampled stuff that Kanye
Yeah.
did.
808s and
school
Heartbreak.
samples.
My Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Okay.
Oh, I just love them all.
Old Kanye is iconic.
Yeah.
Yeah. I struggle with the new Kanye.
I struggle too. I didn't.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'll still listen to
He's a
a
master.
few of them. Yeah. I mean,
He's crazy,
Yeah.
but he knows how to make
musical
music.
genius.
Yep, he's a genius.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, Drake and Kanye. Pay the respects. Those are good.
Yeah.
Who do you got 3, Andy?
Okay, 3. I went with the hip hop route here. I went to Logic. Now, this is probably
Okay.
going to maybe catch some grief from some people, but a lot of you guys know I'm a big hip hop guy, so I had to put. I can tell you right now in my top 5 that he's the only hip hop guy I have.
Yeah,
So I
I'm
had to put
surprised you had
something-
one.
Yeah, honestly. So I had to put one in there. He was with Visionary Music Group, and again, like 2011 time, 2012, he did all the boom bap stuff. And, he's always been kind of an inspiration to me for
Mhm.
doing all that old school boom baps kind of beats and the old samples he used. I thought it was really cool stuff that he's done. So I
Yeah.
had to put him in there.
I like it. My number 3 is Khalid. I absolutely love
Yep.
Khalid.
Yes, sir.
He is, because I'm, especially in like the summertime, I grind Khalid hard because his
Yeah.
music
Dude,
is
he's
just
so-
perfect.
It's very-
His voice is just so soothing.
His music
It's just,
is a vibe.
yeah, it's
Yes.
outstanding. So yeah, 3 is Khalid. I'll keep going. So number 2, The Weeknd
Yep.
is number 2.
Worst Super Bowl performance of all
I
time.
knew you guys.
He didn't
were gonna
want.
say
He didn't
that.
want us to bring this up.
I almost just.
Oh,
want
I
to
love
say,
The Weeknd.
I almost want to say number 2 is The Weeknd. Moving on.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, the Super Bowl, that performance.
If The
Dude,
Weeknd's watching-
he has had like a weird career because he like took off in like I think it was like 2014, 2015.
Yeah,
Vanished. Absolutely vanished for
didn't do
like
anything
4
for
years.
a long time. Yeah,
Like not one song.
yeah,
And then bam, he's back.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, his music is. I mean, you guys hear how much I listen to it. And I just think it's
The amount of
such a-
times I've heard sidewalks come from your speaker.
But I always skip the Kendrick Lamar part because I hate it.
I agree. Kendrick's part I didn't like.
He's
It's
better.
just like
he's better than.
it's just like in Suit and Tie with JT. I
Yeah.
didn't like Jay-Z's part.
Yeah,
I did not like that. If there's a song that could describe me, it'd be Suit and Tie, though. Honestly, how groovy that is.
You
We're at
didn't-
number 2.
you didn't. I was surprised you didn't put Timberlake in your honorable mention.
I'm surprised myself.
Dude,
It just goes to show
there's
how
so many
interchangeable.
artists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 5 is so interchangeable. Like, I could put so many people in here.
What do you
But,
got for 2 though?
Number 2, I got Average White Band for
Yeah.
number 2. I'm sure if you guys listen to Pick Up the Pieces, you'll
That's
recognize
the one
it.
everybody
Yeah,
would know.
You'll recognize it. But again, I've explored pretty deep into them. They've got just endless amounts. That's definitely more of my funkier side of things for my top 5. I come from a lot of
And
you
you
know,
would
funky
you would
R&B.
you would say they're
groovy
more
stuff.
instrumental than other bands.
Um,
Don't they lean pretty? I thought
Yes.
Average
Yes.
White Band leaves heavy on instrumentals.
they do, but they still have really talented guys
Yeah,
as vocalists
yeah,
who can hit incredible falsettos and high notes and super talented guys. It's all around. But yeah, they lean towards more instrumentation stuff.
So for my 2, I had Khalid as well.
you did.
Yes.
Very nice. Yeah, he's
incredible.
he is, and it's
Like every song that I've heard from him, I've like thoroughly enjoyed and
Mm-hmm.
have listened to hundreds of times.
multiple times. Yeah,
Yeah. Great road trip guy too. Very great road trip guy.
I just love how relaxing it is. Just, and a lot of people will say,
Oh,
all his songs are kind of the same. Yeah, and they're great.
he's got a
So-
new song coming out on Friday too.
Yeah, I saw
I
that.
think Practices is what it's called or something
Mhm.
like that. But
Numero uno.
for my holy grail,
Let me guess.
All right.
I have no idea.
I can't guess
I
either.
honestly have no idea.
Travis Scott.
Wow.
Okay.
Really?
Okay.
I love
I was-
Travis Scott.
I was
That's one of the
hooked.
only rappers I like.
I was hooked on Travis Scott from Rodeo right away. And then the first time I heard Antidote, when it goes,
It's
"Don't
great.
you open up that window?"
Yeah, that's
I'm
right
like,
up your alley.
My
yeah.
head just snapped, and I'm like,
Yep.
oh my God, this is amazing.
Yeah, Travis Scott's awesome.
Me and
He's-
Sam used to bump that all the time. And then like when like Birds in the Trap came out,
Mhm.
unbelievable album.
Yeah.
And then like me and Sam were waiting until the minute Astroworld dropped off
Astro.
or came out. And then Sam came to my house, picked me up, and then we just drove around and listened to the whole album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're big Travis Scott fans, and I don't know, he's just
Are you a Bryson Tiller guy? Do you like Bryson Tiller?
not really.
Okay.
He's all right. I
would have figured
I
you
got a
maybe
f-
like him if you
a
like.
few songs of his on my phone, but not.
Okay. Travis Scott.
Not a whole
Good
lot,
for you.
but-
The Scotts and Heist in the Room. Those
Yes.
are.
Butterfly Effect.
Yeah, yeah. Butterfly Effect. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't
Oh.
really release a whole lot of singles, but his albums are
His
just
albums are really good. Yeah.
so good.
I would actually agree with you. I don't like rap, and I love Travis Scott.
Yeah. Yeah. He's good. He's talented.
What do you have for one?
Number one.
Let me
Okay.
guess. Let me guess.
Oh, I don't think you'll get it.
Okay.
But go ahead.
Wait,
I'm interested.
I was gonna say somebody weird like Frank Sinatra. Or,
Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. Really close. Nat King Cole
oh yeah.
is my number one.
Okay.
Actually looked on my Spotify Wrapped, and he was my number one artist played. I had to go back to my my jazz roots for sure. I think I listened to a lot of funk, R&B, groovy stuff, boom bap, but I have to say that a lot of my roots go back to jazz. I
Mhm.
listen to a lot of jazz when I get out of bed, in the morning. You guys know that.
Yeah, I hear. Yeah, I hear it.
So that's always kind of been a vibe that I liked. And his voice is probably the most soothing thing
Very.
in music for me.
But
Personally.
beautiful, smile, unforgettable. Those are.
Unbelievable. Yeah. And he's obviously a great Christmas album guy.
Yep.
Too.
can we guess yours, Bo? Can we guess your number one?
Yeah, sure.
Some punk rock guy.
No.
Yeah, hard pass.
I wanted to put punk rock on mine because I
Oh,
surprised you
love
didn't. Yeah.
punk rock. But like punk rock is weird because there were so many garage boy band type things that it's like it's hard to pick one group. Like
I'm
if I had to
surprised you
pick
didn't,
one, it
yeah.
would be
The-
like Green Day or Blink 182.
Being a rebel to your parent era,
But-
they are just.
There's so many of
spawning
them,
out
and
of
it's just
nowhere.
the songs like Simple Plan, that band, but all the small things. But anyway,
Let the people know, Bo.
we'll let we both know. So
Of
just
course.
you can
Oh,
just
yeah.
announce it.
It's John Mayer. Easy, always has been, always will be. But I will say, when my end of the year thing comes out, The Weeknd might be more because of this new album. But then John Mayer, he knew. He's like, I'm losing my number one follower. I got to come out with Sob Rocks.
Yeah.
So then John
Yeah,
Mayer,
yeah.
because I think The Weeknd, I would add way more listening to The Weeknd. But when Sob Rock came out, then now I listen to John Mayer way more. But yeah, dude, John Mayer, I've like ever since I can remember, I started listening to music. John Mayer has always been my guy,
He's great.
and he is. You want to talk about talented and an underrated guy people don't talk about.
Yeah.
His voice, one of the best guitar players alive.
I've
he
never
is.
heard anybody else manipulate a note on the guitar
Like
better
John.
than John Mayer. The way he's able to hold on to the
Yes.
notes it's very Stevie Ray Vaughan like.
Well, that
And
was
really-
his idol.
That was his idol, yeah.
Yeah.
So you can really hear if you really, really listen to him play guitar, it's incredible.
Yeah, he's great, I think he's one of the best lyrical artists ever with his songs and how deep the lyrics are and just not generic and bland they are. And I love how each album is like a different mood and a different like side of John.
Yeah.
Like he has his blues album, then he'll have more of like a country type play to it, then he's heavy guitar in certain songs, and then he's not, where it's more like laid back and quiet and soft. So
Yeah, Continuum is Sad Boy Hours.
it's very sad. Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, all right. Well, we'll get to albums now. We're only doing our favorite album of all time.
Yep.
Why don't you lead us off, Bo?
Well, I'm gonna stay right there with John Mayer. Room for Squares, his first album that I really ever listened to. When I was a kid. Little fun fact, little story time for me. I used to be like deathly afraid of dying, like to the point I couldn't sleep at all. Could not
I think
sleep.
that's pretty natural.
Because I just sit there and just stew about the like never-ending emptiness of dying. This is when I was young.
we're getting deep.
And I
Good
always listened to Room of Squares
Mhm.
by John Mayer. And if I didn't have that, I couldn't fall asleep. But as soon as I started playing, that was the only thing that helped me sleep.
Wow.
So there you go. Little deep story hour there. Honorable mention I did put in, though, After Hours, The Weeknd's new album.
He's got to be
right behind.
Right. He's got to be right behind, nearly.
All right, Andrew.
Honorable mention. Honorable mention. I had this was a little quick for me. I'm just giving credit to the guy because I was surprised by the album that he made. That's what they all say. Jack Harlow's first album. I really liked a lot of the beats he had on it. I liked his cadence and his flow on it. That was more of a throw-in. Okay. My number one. What's Going On, 1971. Marvin
Gaye. Yeah. Outstanding.
Mercy,
album.
Mercy Me.
Mercy is my favorite.
You like Mercy, Mercy Me?
What's Going On is not my favorite. Mercy.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'd lean more towards What's Going On for me, but Mercy, Mercy Me is right there. I mean, Flying High, What's Happening, Brother. It's an album that really changed a generation, changed the world. And it still is prevalent today.
You want to talk about soothing and a vibe?
Absolutely.
Marvin Gaye is the definition of soothing.
Yes.
And a vibe.
Another uberly talented guy.
Yeah.
What do you got, Jared?
Any guesses?
For your favorite album? No. Literally no idea.
All right. Honorable mention was Birds in the Trap by
Okay.
Travis. But my favorite album of all time, all my friends know this, Nothing Was the Same by Drake.
Really?
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
That is really like the first album.
What's the song on there? Because
That
I'm
I
not
listened
familiar with
to-
Drake's album and timeline.
Worst Behavior, Just
Oh,
Hold On, We're Going Home,
Yep.
Furthest Thing,
Gotcha. Now
Connect,
I know what album
Pound
you're talking
Cake.
about.
Yeah, yes.
Like-
yes.
I'm serious. I know 95% of all the lyrics on that album.
Yeah.
Like
That's great.
It sticks with you.
we listened to that for months on end. Then even at my buddy's wedding this last weekend, that's the album we were listening to before the wedding. But yeah, I was lucky enough to go with a couple of my buddies up to Minneapolis about a month or two after this album came out, and we got to see Drake play at the Target Center, and it was awesome. It was almost like emotional because we
Sure.
were so attached to that
Yeah.
album
Yeah.
that we just listened to it all the time at lunch, after school, playing like FIFA. Like, I don't know, that
goes
album.
to show you how much music moves you.
It has so much power.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, Nothing Was the Same that was a game changer for me. Like I'd always listened to music and songs, but I'd never like really latched onto an album like that.
Sure.
And that was the one that did it for me.
Yeah,
Opened up
that's
great.
new
Yeah, Drake is.
gates.
I'm not a big rap guy, so Drake. I do
That was more like
do respect Drake though, and like what
Of
he
course.
is and what he's done.
that
Of
album
course.
was more like R&B though.
Yeah.
Than
and he is.
rap. There was probably like 4 rap songs on there, but it
Mhm.
was like a mixture of like rap and R&B. It wasn't like,
Yeah.
hard rap, hard tempo.
And that's
Yeah.
why
But it was
I
like
do
laid
like
back, slow tempo rap
Yes.
kind of, and
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was just great.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, well that's gonna wrap up the music podcast. We'll do closing thoughts now. Does anybody got their closing thoughts?
Sure.
You
I
wanna
got
lead
one.
us?
Yeah. Study for your tests, everybody. Because I have a test tomorrow, and I'm in trouble. That's all I have to say.
We're gonna leave it there.
Start studying early.
Yeah. So it's the test where you study hard, you show up, and your mind's just blank. That's
Right.
That's the biggest thing for me always. Like I'll study and then I show up and I just forget everything.
Blanket. Yep. And you go, that's typical.
I guess I'll go my closing thoughts. Call your mom, call your dad, people. Tell them you love them. Give them a call. Let them know you're thinking about them. They do a lot for you.
Totally.
That's my closing
I
thoughts.
love it.
I'm also in the same boat as Andy, 2 weeks in a row. I'm so sick of school. Like I am just on edge.
We're hobbling to the finish line.
9 p.m. when I get out of that Zoom meeting, I want to erupt.
Scream into the pillow.
Yeah, I did scream into the pillow today, but that was
Attaboy.
that was
It probably
about,
felt good.
that was about work.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to go
Well,
back.
work will do that to you too.
But yeah, here's a little trivia before we end the day for
Okay.
my test that I got tomorrow. Let's give you. All right. Which country balances
Sorry.
Bueller? Which country balances academic education with vocational schools? What are we learning in MBA 681 International Business and Leadership? What country would you guess mixes academic education with vocational school or skills? Yeah.
Can you use it in a sentence?
I'm gonna call a rain check for me. I don't know.
I honestly wouldn't even have a guess.
I wouldn't have a guess. Yeah.
It is one Germany.
Oh wow!
Sure,
Yeah.
I knew that.
I shouldn't. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
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 Oh, that's what. That's what I was gonna say.
I was gonna say.
I just didn't want to say anything
Please,
dumb. What
yeah.
does it sound like? All right. Well, that's going to wrap it up for us, guys. Once again, make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate all the support. Andy, do you want to fill in what we're going to be having next week? Who's going to be
Yes.
joining the 502?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Well, we'll keep
Guest
that
time.
a surprise on who. We'll
Yeah.
keep it a
What
surprise
we're going
on
to be
who.
doing. Yeah.
We're going to
yeah.
be, folks. We're going to be starting up a SMSU athlete spotlight. Going to be having some people on in the near future here. The first one will be a good one.
We're
It'll be a
very
good
excited to have them on.
Yes.
A
Yes,
dear
so-
friend of Andy's.
So, yeah.
Yes. So
Make su-
stay tuned.
Make sure you guys, stay tuned, check it out, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
See you, nerds.